So, Grav, get ready to start the timer. In 3, 2, 1. So, if you've never seen a run of this game, which is the way I always start these runs, I skip the entire story. Because all you have to do is hold right mouse button to do that. And hey, I skipped the phone too, because fuck that, I don't need that. That's actually the only level where you can do that. You have to answer the phone every other time. So, I use Tony. Why? Because Tony's the fastest. A lot of people think that Brandon, which is the walk faster mask, is the fastest, but that's not actually the case. Unless you get really lucky with random weapon spawns, it is slower on average. And you actually lose time from switching. So, Tony's the way to go. Plus, he's totally beast, so... Oh, that's bad. I don't want to knock that guy up against that wall, so that wastes about a second. But yeah, you guys are definitely going to see some chokes, I'll tell you right now. It's actually okay to die in this game because of the way the death mechanic works. You respawn just immediately, pretty much. As long as I don't die on the last enemy in a room, we're good to go. And hype for me remembering where the fucking car is, because I always forget that. So, I'd like to see some love for this game's soundtrack in the chat, because please, tell me this isn't like the greatest soundtrack you've ever heard, even if it is commissioned. And yeah, get hyped for crashes, man. Alright, you know what? I think I'm going to use no talk to explain the way AI works in this game, because it's pretty good. Pretty good example. There's 3 types of AI: roaming, patrol, and stationary. So that guy was a good example of stationary. Stationary has duller senses, and they are slower to respond. Roaming are kind of random. They can actually leave the room that they are in, and it can be kind of a clusterfuck if they just sort of decide to go where they're not supposed to be. Patrolling enemies, they follow a patrol. It's pretty self-explanatory. So what you also saw in that level, if you were paying attention, is that I baited a guy with a gun. Which sounds vaguely sexual, so don't laugh. Anyway, what that does is I bring the guy to me instead of waiting for him to, or waiting for me to go to him. That's good. Ooh, that's not good. I actually want that guy to get knocked up against the wall so I can shoot him. But, no big deal. That's also unlucky, but luckily I managed to improvise and take that guy hostage, which got me to the exit way quicker. So that's actually a huge thing in this game, is improvising. Because the AI is so random and so are the item spawns, you constantly have to improvise and change your route. It's actually why I love running this game so much. What do I think of boy pussy? I am 100% for it. You know that. You know that to be true. Alright, Decadence. This is where the run really begins, and not just because Hydrogen's playing. Even though that's the hypest song in the game. Yeah, I got unlucky there, but that's okay. We're good to go. Awesome. That was a pretty decent Decadence, actually. That second floor was really smooth. The first floor, I could have done without that death, but whatever. And so I have to just wait here for this crack whore, because it's time to spin. I get pretty bored during this section, honestly. Yo, get hyped for boy pussy. Alright, I'm actually on decent time right now. Judging by the timer on the stream, I'm about 5 seconds behind world record pace. Yo, check them spins, by the way. What? Alright, it's time for very, very hot chokes. Tension and Full House are 2 of the toughest levels in the game for different reasons. This level is just a bundle of RNG, and you'll see why in a second. It all depends on how the AI reacts to this. I got lucky. We're good to go. Alright, tension is a go. I did not fuck up there. Second floor is easy. I will not die here. Just kidding. So what you saw there is sometimes enemies can take bullets and not die. The game really likes to fuck with you sometimes. Yo Dave, what's up, man? Hey Peaches, what's going on? You back from your birthday party? I don't see enough Frankerzies to announce Peach's return. Yo, for real, this game is really legit. I love it. Otherwise, I wouldn't be running it. Alright, time for full house. This can go way wrong, way fast. I think I got it. As long as I don't die right there. Alright, we're good. I'm gonna play it safe and wait for this guy instead of going in there myself. Alright, YOLO strats. Oh, that's not gonna end well. That's okay though. I can afford to die here like this. I can't afford to die like that. Alright, that's what's supposed to happen. Uh-oh, I ran out of bullets. That's not supposed to happen either. Anyway, that wasn't that bad. Those were some chokes, but not that bad. By the way, you pretty much A+ the entire game when you play through it this way. It's intense. Alright, I think the next mission is Clean Hit, which is sort of a break from the regular gameplay, because you use guns a lot here. It is fucking nuts. And by fucking nuts, I mean it's pretty easy. So watch me fuck it up, is what I'm saying. Yep, didn't get it. I'm gonna take it slow there just in case. Alright, this is a huge skip coming up. If you've played this game, you know you have to walk outside the wall and sort of creep around. Fun fact, you don't actually have to do that. You just do that and you're good to go. I'm trying to get a different gun there, but it looks like it's not gonna happen. So I'll just take one here. What I was hoping for there was to get a double barrel so that I could take that guy hostage and walk back to the elevator quicker, but that's fine. What was I spamming during Bill's game? Depends. I was probably spamming a lot of things. I was definitely spamming some Diddy Kong. I'm not saying it was porn, but it was probably porn. Alright, what are we on? I think we're on Neighbors. So, one thing you guys should know about my runs, if I don't die on Neighbors, then something's wrong. I have to die on Neighbors because I suck. It just happens. Got it. That was pretty smooth. A little bit slow, but could have been worse. Ooh, unlucky, but I'll take it. Yep. Alright, we're good. I died. Everything is fine now. Just kidding. So what happened there is I didn't shoot that guy enough for him to bleed out, and he got me. That is one of the most bumfuck things to happen in this game, honestly. I got good gun luck there, though, so that's good. Phone skip. So what happens there is you normally have to wait for that phone to ring, but you don't if you just stand next to it and answer it as soon as it does. So, responsible phone answering. It pays off. I actually am on pace for a good time, because I think I'm going to hit this boss door at something like 940, which is pretty decent. I honestly, I have a hard time not talking about my time while I'm playing. Anyway, this boss is that kind of boss that just sort of makes you wait while you fight him, which is unfortunate. He has an attack pattern where he swipes, and then he throws. The only thing that's important in this boss is, well, not dying, and then the last throw, which I'm going to try and get right now. I think I got it. Got it. I want to get him as close to the door as possible so that I have minimal walking distance right here. So that's pretty swag. Yo, I see some salt in chat, but I ain't feeling salt here, so I don't know what that's about. Honestly, I'm pretty happy when I don't die on that boss. Alright, this is where the run really begins, though. Push it to hot and heavy. Oh, and deadline, too. No, and assault. You know what? The rest of the game is just hard as balls. I take everything back. So pray for me, because either I'm going to crash, or the run is going to crash and burn. What is this shite? This is Hotline Miami, the most based game in existence. I'm gonna grab a new gun here, just to be safe. Ooh, that's really unlucky. Yeah, he's not supposed to open that door like that, so I can afford to die there. Oh, that was my fault. I got dogged hard. So, we're losing a little bit of time, but whatever. Yo, I'm unlucky here. Bad gun spawns. But my slam jam's gonna keep me alive, so don't worry. We got it. We're good. Yo, I hope you guys like the slam jam. I replaced some of the music in this game because, honestly, as great as this soundtrack is, I gotta admit it can be better sometimes. So, what are we on? I think we're on Crackdown, which is pretty uneventful. The second floor is pretty awesome, but the first floor is pretty cut and dry. Aw, shit, I got an A-. Reset. Instant reset. Got it. Alright, that's okay. I can miss that shot. Oh, I got stuck in an execution. That was pretty sloppy, but that's okay. I'm gonna kill that guy really quick. Got it. We're good to go. So what? Oh shit. Okay. We're really good to go that time. So what happens here is this level doesn't actually end conventionally. What happens is after you kill a certain number of dudes on the second floor, the SWATs show up and you can just leave the level. And so I try to optimize it by being as close to the exit as possible when the SWAT arrive and I can leave. There have been times where what happens, well, what almost happened there happens, which is that the last guy in the room, I accidentally forget to kill him and he kills me on the way out. I've had him shoot me from across the level and just end my run. It's pretty terrible. Alright, this is the run killer, so I need to focus. Hot and heavy, this is the hardest level. Ooh, that was unlucky. I missed punch. Only like 5 seconds lost. Alright, I need an assault rifle here. And it doesn't look like one dropped, so we're gonna have to YOLO it. Wish me luck. Yo, I think we got it. We're good to go. Clutch as fuck. Get ready for the chokes on this floor, though. This is where everything always goes wrong, trust me. Gonna pause there just in case. I got a bad... Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. I got a bad pattern, so I'm gonna make sure that I bait that guy and then die. Man, these patterns are shit. Alright, we're good to go, though. Oof. A little too close. That was really, really clutch, actually. Alright. And that's the last guy. Yo, no crashes yet. By the way, if there was going to be a piss break during this run, it would be right now. This score screen is incredibly long. Ooh, hot and heavy's done. That is always, like, the highlight and the low light of the run for me, just because it's so tough. What's my PB? My technical PB is 27:36, but my real-time one is like 27:54. I'm going for sub 27 though. It's just taken a while between crashes and bad luck. Alright, we're good to go. This floor is a nightmare, and maybe you'll see why just by watching it. Well, it begins. I have to watch so many different parts of the screen at once, it's just terrible. Yep, got it. I'm dead. Too clutch. I don't like this. I'm gonna take it slow, just in case. Nope, we're good. Alright, time for the cool strats. They're not working. Cool strats are failing. So, wall hacks, yeah. Also, that does happen. Sometimes I get killed there. I have no control over it. Alright, didn't lose much time there. So what happens there is I actually teleport through the wall by doing an execution. Also, I just like to fuck around during this boss fight. Fun fact, you can kill this guy with his own Molotovs, but I prefer not to. I don't know. It's more fun to just run around. Oh, I missed the car. You wouldn't believe how much that happens. It's pretty embarrassing. Oh, I didn't get to read all of that. I was so psyched to read about anal masturbation. I mean, I get a break right here anyway. Anyway, you guys ready for some mindfucks? Because I am. Rip me, I'm dead. Runs over. Go home. Also, now I'm dead. Again. I just keep dying. Instant props to anybody in the chat who gets why I replaced this music. Let's one cycle this whole level, by the way. I think it was safe to wait there, actually. Uh-oh, I might be stuck here. Yes, this is the title theme from Gears of War. Thank you for noticing. Good job. Alright, here's where I'm gonna crash. Heads up. Nope, didn't crash. Awesome. We're good to go. So it's time for the next toughest level in the run, which is Assault. And Assault can go wrong in so many different ways. And the whole route in Assault is dedicated to minimizing the terrible, terrible things that can happen to you. So I try to stay silent for as much as the level as possible. I don't use guns except when trying to bait enemies. And I try to be a little bit cautious with my movement. So let's go. Yeah, that was dumb. I had to YOLO it there because that guy is not supposed to open that door. Alright, let's do this for real now. Alright, that should be good to go. Awesome. That was actually fairly quick. Also Assault. Yep. That is what this level is called. So I get to just chill here for a minute. Alright, just this guy left. Good. I did not die. Awesome. Also, fuck the police. And fuck the mods. Just kidding, I'm one of them, so I can't say that. I'm gonna play it safe and bait this guy. Alright, we're good. So if I sort of duck between that door and this space, it prevents that guy in there from firing and saves me some time. So it was actually okay to just fuck around there for a second. Alright, we should be good to go at this point. Got it. Incoming only useful glitch in the run. So this guy you normally have to execute, but why would I do that when I can just shoot him? And now my gun's broken. Doesn't fire anymore. And so I just had to bail and get rid of it. So skipping that execution saves maybe 10 seconds worth of cutscene and dialogue. So it's pretty good. There is another execution that I haven't figured out how to skip. Yo, real talk. That song and that level, I got stuck in Assault for maybe 2 hours the first time I played the game. That song was the only thing that kept me going. I ate, slept, and breathed that song for those 2 hours. It's such a good song. Alright, I need a gun here, so that's why I sort of paused. Whoops, that's okay. I also need a gun for this floor as well because, check it. I'm gonna grab this pipe because why not? So this is the execution I haven't figured out how to skip, unfortunately. You can't melee him. And you can't do anything, but you can punch him so hard that his blood flies through the walls. So I like to do that. That was a pretty smooth vengeance, honestly. If you guys don't know, there's actually a cut song in the soundtrack called Vengeance, funnily enough, and it is swag as fuck. You may have heard it if you were around during the intro to the marathon, and if you have the playlist. Am I dropping frames? Let me check really quick. I have dropped 0 frames, dudes. So, sorry about that. It's on Grav's end. So if you're gonna yell at somebody, yell at Grav. Just kidding, don't yell at Grav. So, I'm not exactly on world record pace right now, so I want to show you guys something. Fun fact, this bullet has physics. I just got wrecked by a guy who had no arms and killed himself. And now there's no music, which is nice because I actually hate that song. Anyway, that's that. Oh my god, it's happening. The game has crashed, guys. Well, it was fun while it lasted. I'll relaunch, and I'll continue from the next level. The time this takes to launch is the time that the cutscene is going to take to play, so don't worry about it. Unless the game crashes on startup, we should be good. Alright, we're good. So, what happens there is it's over, and now I'm the best character in the game. So, let's play my favorite level. Oh, I choked. I choked so hard. Ridiculous. I love this level, though. I could play it forever. Alright, I'm going too fast. Like, that's actually a thing. If I go too fast there, he keeps turning, and I get 360 no-scoped. So sorry about that, guys. I should be a little bit more patient right here. Got it. Man, I've only had that happen once before. So I'm sorry about the crash. Anyway, the run is almost over, so get hyped for fun and games, because that's all this really is. It's also a swag as fuck level. What's my time at? 26:27. This is actually going to be a really good time. For real. But it's not going to be legit because I crashed, so... Oh well. Also, that was unlucky. Oh well. I can live with it. Shit, where's the guy? Oh, there he is. Okay. That wasn't bad. Fun Games is actually one of the tougher levels in the run because you just have to be so tight the entire time. I'm not talking about my boy Pussy, by the way. Alright, we good. Am I gonna make the throw? Ooh, I made the throw. It's worth it. Lining that up takes a second, but it's worth it. Alright, so the rest of the run is not to spoil it for you guys, but it's not exactly exciting. There's a boss fight, and there's some plot. Guess what, though? The plot doesn't make sense in this game. If I have time, do you guys want to hear why the plot in Hotline Miami doesn't make any sense? I could do that while I'm loading up the next game that I'm running right after this. That's only going to take a couple minutes. Also, shoutouts to EXO for letting me know about the glitch in this level, which is that if that manager guy I just killed is next to a wall, you can kill him through it. Alright, I'll tell you guys about the plot. The plot doesn't make sense. That's 90% of it. Like, you're not actually supposed to understand the plot. Why? Because the gameplay is what matters, and that's what the game is telling you the entire time. I'm going to skip the dialogue in the last scene, but I can give you the gist of it, and it's going to let you know what is going on. So, the two janitors that you're going to see in this level are stand-ins for the developer, and when you talk to them here during the ending, they just tell you that you've been playing a game this whole time and that you've been having fun. They say stuff like, oh, we're independent, which is, you know, a shout out to them being indie. Also, hit the timer right now. Anyway, let me see some dog face, by the way. So, the whole game is just a fucking game, and you're an idiot if you try to make sense of it. That's the plot. The end. What was about the puzzle piece ending? The puzzle piece ending, which is is sort of the true ending, when you collect all the little puzzle pieces. Oh man, look at that dog face. That makes me smile. That puts joy in my heart. Oh. Anyway, yeah, the true ending is not supposed to make sense either. Guess what? It's complete shit. Russians, Americans, who gives a shit? You're playing a game. That's it. Alright, I wish I could tab out to set up my next game. Let me check the time just to make sure. Ooh, man, 29 804. That's actually a pretty decent run. I'm happy with that. I hope you guys are too. 812. We got time for streamers.